Happy Easter, everybody. Oh, happy days. Great to have a win under our belts against what used to be a top 4 team. You know what I mean? Now they're looking more like mid-table team. Yeah, really happy with the result. Happy with the team performance. You know, I did say on the live stream in a super chat I sent that Liverpool are dominant and Arsenal lack of threat. You know, and that was a little play of words there. But happy to see everyone gelling. You know, for being our man of the match performance for me. You know, Jota, the shotter, still banging in the goals, leaving right off where he left for in international duty. You know, Trent, you know, was a man on a mission and he fulfilled. You know, so and like Cal, you know, I too left some messages for Arsenal fans, something like this.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
So yeah, Arsenal, don't believe the hype. You know what I mean? You woke up the sleeping giant. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Coming with all that smoke. Shame on you. Shame on you. On to Real Madrid.
What's going on, people? Fantastic game, fantastic win. I'm still buzzing. 3-0, you know. You know, a lot of Arsenal fans came into the game, yeah, thinking, yeah, we're going to smash Liverpool, this and that. Some of them are very arrogant. I don't know where they got that from. All that confidence, all that energy. And now, where are they? Where are they? I can't hear you. I can't see you. But yeah, never count Liverpool Football Club out. Yeah, regardless of form, innit? Yeah. So really happy with the win. I'm really happy football's back. I was screaming down the screen, Jota needs to come on. Jota needs to come on. And he came on, and the rest is history, guys. What a signing. What a signing. Big up everyone. Big up Kopish. You never walk alone. Keep shining, my guys.
Yo, I thought we was playing Man City this week. What happened? What happened? I thought we was playing Man City. I thought Bayern Munich was coming through the doors this week. What happened? What happened? Yo, what was all that talk? Yo, Yardy? Where you at, bro? Yardy? Huh? Yardy? Where you at? Came on here talking pure nonsense. The way that man was talking, you would think we was about to go against Man City or Bayern Munich or pick a name. We went against Arsenal. Arsenal. 3-0. Liverpool 3, Arsenal 0. Yo, I'm sorry. They got to change that name to Man City Junior or something. I don't know, because the way they were talking, you would think we was playing them. Yo, we were trying to be humble, saying, yo, you might be able to scratch a draw. No, they talking like they gonna rough us up. Did you see the game? Did you see it? Yo, anyway, Mo Salah, man, he got his goal. It's gonna keep him happy a week. You know, when Mo scores, we smile, right? We all smile when Mo because he's goal. So that's what it is. Hey, yo. Hey, man, what can be said? Jota, the goddamn shotter, boy. That boy there is on fire. That boy is on fire. He's just in form, man. It is what it is. And this is not a slight on Firmino, because Firmino even had a great game today. Not a slight on him whatsoever. He had a wonderful game today. Yo, I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't ever want to hear nobody bring anybody else's name. The best 6 in the world is Firmino. Hands down, man down, the best 6 in the world. Come at me, bro. I do not care. I don't care who you bring up, who this person is. That the best 6 in the world is Firmino. As soon as that man went back into his natural position, the team looks so much better. So much better. So that's telling me that his influence on that sixth position is that pivotal for us. And there is no one better than that man. That man was the man of the match. That man marshaled that. Look, it's to the point where don't even try to go through the middle no more. You might want to just take it down the sides or something because the middle is closed. We're closed for business. The two center backs, Reese. Whew, even though Reese got some minutes, he was okay. But Kabak, and my man Nadinho. Nadinho Valderrama, or whatever you want to call that man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making up names. Nat Phillips had a great game. Marshaled nothing. They gave him nothing. They get nothing. They want nothing. They will have nothing. You shall not pass. Boy. Hey. But yeah, Fabinho, beautiful game. Milner had a great game. Great game. Robertson had a game. Hey, Trent, that's what we doing. We mad because we ain't get on the English squad. So you come out here and say Southgate hold this Southgate. What you saying now, Southgate? I thought he couldn't play defense. What happened? Did you see that man today? That's a man possessed. Oh, you gonna disrespect the name of TAA? Huh? You disrespected Trent Alexander-Arnold? Oh, I can't play defense, huh? All right, hold my beer. That's the Trent I want to see. That's it. Hey, Southgate. Hey, go say something else about him so he can play like that every week. That man was man of the match too. If you want to give out double man of the match, you give it to him too because he was amazing today. He was on smoke today. Even Mane was on smoke today. He had his moments that, he was a little frustrated. Mane was on smoke. Salah was on smoke. The whole team, bro. Thiago Alcantara was on smoke today. Yo, Arsenal. Y'all was chatting like, man, get out of here with that, man. Yo, Arsenal. Yo, we move, man.
Yes, Kopish community, it's Finn as your boy here with another fan review, but I first want to start by saying big up to Kopish. Massive congratulations on your 20k subscribers. The work rate that you guys put in is second to none, man. Favorite platform of mine personally. So keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, it's respected and appreciated by all the people that come here to support you guys. So just, levels really. Just going to get into my fan review real quick. It's Liverpool 3, Arsenal 0 at the Emirates Stadium, and I feel like we just completely dominated them for the full 90 minutes. It was a game of possession. Obviously, I feel like Klopp's decision in having Milner, Thiago and Fabinho in that middle three has just provided the solidarity in front of that defensive line. It enabled, obviously, us to utilise the full wings with Robbo and Trent going down each side, So, incredible first half. Let me just start by saying that Milner movement to the edge of the box for the cutback was exceptional. I feel for him that he didn't get the goal because he truly deserves it. We was opening up like little pockets of space. And we looked just fantastic in that first half. I feel for Bobby as well. Bobby had such a really good opportunity. That little drag back, ghosted man and had a little shot wide of the post. And the other one was like that little soft header from Mane in the first half. I feel like Leno had it covered, but if he had a little bit more power, he might have been able to like spill it through the keeper's hands. But yeah, incredible first half display. We just dominated possession. We were zipping it about. We had them in their own half. We were just stifling them. It was just incredible. Going into the second half, I feel like we just kept that momentum up. Obviously, I don't feel like Arsenal even got out of first gear throughout the whole game. I feel like the tactical change to bring Jota on for Robertson was just, it was something that I've really been wanting us to do from January period on to now, is just have like, now we've got our front four fit, it just goes to show the levels that like this is what we can do if all four of them are on the pitch at any given time, So it was lovely to see the link-up play and the fluidity and the sharpness between the front four. Obviously, I feel like Bobby dropped in and he just played that CAM position nicely, that number 10 position, just kept that link-up play flowing. Obviously, I feel like the goals were exceptional. Trent was back on form. And one thing I will say about Trent and this ridiculous England decision was form is temporary and class is permanent. And come on, the Scouser in our team, he's permanently classy, and I don't think many people could disagree with that. I feel like obviously this is a game where I want to big up the boys, big up everything that was done yesterday, because on my personal opinion, I feel like this is one of the best games I've watched all season, where the team actually set off with an objective and we just dominated that objective throughout the whole 90 minutes. Jota just come on, different gravy. He's been doing it in the international break, and he just comes back and just slotted nicely into that kind of striker's role. Obviously in the right position at the right time for that powerful header, exceptional cross from Trent, and this is just what he does for fun. Like, he does it for fun. You see it in the warm-ups beforehand as well. He was having a bit of a laugh and a joke with some of the trainers and stuff like that. So it's just nice to see that we could actually express ourselves fully, both defensively and attacking. So just big things to come. I'm just taking this form now, going into that Real Madrid game. Obviously, Mo Salah as well. Big props to you yesterday. Incredible kind of determination to keep going down that wing. Gabriel's tackle obviously spilled through. Determination to just continue that run and pop it through the legs of Leno. So I just love that as well. Like, we see that quite often with Mo Salah. He's he never really gives up that kind of run. Sometimes he takes a heavy touch, and sometimes, yes, we know what his kind of finishing ability can be like the conversion rates and whatnot. But that's one big thing, that one attribute that I love to see from Mo Salah, is that determination and that thirst to kind of get on the score sheet. And he's often provided that this season, where we've had a bit of a negative run this season. So yeah, just big props to him, and then obviously Jota for bagging 2 goals as well. So, but my man of the match yesterday was Fabinho. He's like the queen in a chess game, man. You take him out of that chess game and we start to flop, we start to fold, and just having him as that rock in that defensive midfield position, I don't think we can overlook it. We can't overlook it. So yeah, that's my fan review. Big up each and everyone in the house that comes to watch these as well. Respect on your names as well. So just get active in the comments. Leave your thoughts, leave your reviews and stuff like that. And yeah, big up again to Callum, Matt and Drifty, man. You lot are just doing bits each and every. Peace.
So guys, a 3-0 victory. To the boys, to the Reds. First and foremost, I've got to say, I'm happy. If Gareth Southgate does not want to pick Trent, I'm happy with that. Because the more my man doesn't play for England, the more energy and less chance of injury that he's going to have. And that just proves today what an absolute performance for my boy today. Fantastic. Can't fault him whatsoever. Secondly, Jota the Shutter, my man, comes on, boxes in 2 goals, just like that, straight. I understand why he probably was left on the bench, because he's obviously been playing well for Portugal and been banging in the goals, and obviously Jurgen must have thought that he must have needed a bit of rest time. That's brilliant. I'm hoping that he's going to play against Real Madrid on Tuesday, so that's fine. Thirdly, I saw the show with the Arsenal fans, and obviously got a big up to Claude, evidently. Peace, rest in peace, my brethren, and obviously condolences go out to family, friends, etc., in the YouTube family. But White Yardy, Wagwan. I can't believe what the man a chat about, say about Liverpool and all them weird. But listen, see it straight. Let me tell you something. 3-0 defeat for them demand there. What more can we say about that? We can't say no more than that. The result say everything man want for hear. 3-0. End of the story. Done. Just like that. Serious. So anyway, we've got to big up for the guys. Just one more question, guys. I mean, I don't know obviously whether you're going to do a show or not. I'm not sure. But I just thought I'd send this video out anyway, just in case you do. I don't think you're doing a show tonight anyway, so it might be tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be around tomorrow, but if you are going to sort of like take on any viewers videos and stuff, then I thought I'd just post this anyway, just in case. But guys, what I was thinking of is, and I don't know what you feel about this, is the possibility of maybe doing like it's been 12 months of the pandemic. Maybe look at a show, just looking back over the 12 months of Liverpool's rise, decline, whatever you want to call it. Where we were 12 months ago to where we are now. It's just a bit of reflection time, really. You know, when we've obviously had people that have been ill and passed away and stuff like that. So just thought it might be a chance for you to maybe think about it. But guys, big up. Keep doing the good work, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Boom! And the Saint from Saint LFC TV, little change of settings in it, but it's still me, so don't worry. Listen, gotta shout out the man them each and every time. You know how it is. In actual fact, hollered at Callum yesterday, just on socials, just like, yo, Callum, like, woke up, kind of thought about you, didn't know if it was good or bad, so just wanted to just make sure that you're all right. Shout out the man them, shout out everyone, shout out the family. Then boom, I tune in on Kop-Ish. That man hit 20k. I said, that's why. You know what I'm saying? The energies. So yeah, man, listen, want to shout you, man, out and congratulate you, man. Matt, Drifty, Callum, you lot are the GOATs, pioneers, bruv, and no one's more deserving of this than you lot. So shout yourselves out, man. Bruv. Brother, I am so gassed, bro. I don't think you understand the gas levels in it, because yeah, like we needed this in it. We needed a good performance, and we also needed to beat Arsenal in it, because them man there chat too much. Listen, from a Northwest brother, that's a Liverpool man. I know the amounts of chattings these man have. Arteta beat Klopp, broke Klopp, figured him out. Aubameyang is the best since sliced bread, and Tierney, all of this madness, bruv. Relax in it, like relax. I was on a preview show with Callum, and the amount of defending we had to do for man like Alisson, simple things, bruv. Alisson, like talking about Leno's still closing his legs now, bruv. I'm telling you, bruv, we absolutely smoked them, man, and we needed to. All right, let me get into it, innit? Boom. Coming up from the lineup, wasn't the lineup that I would have thought. Didn't think that Milner would play. Was hoping that Bobby wouldn't play, and that Jota would start. Went for, obviously, Milner, and I got it. I understood it. When I saw it, and I thought, right, Fabs, Milner, and Thiago, right, that's what he's going to do. He's going to give kind of Thiago that open space and let Milner and Fab really work hard for him, do the running and all of that, and just outrun that midfield, which we did. We did, bruv. Party. What party, fam? First half, he was non-existent, bruv. We ran that midfield. Ceballos got spun like a Beyblade, like he is, bruv. There was some COVID restriction parties, bruv. You know them way there, because there was nothing. We shut that down swiftly. And yeah, man, we did well. We did well. We were all over them first half. A lot of possession, as always, controlling it. We pinned them like a little man. Like I said on my channel, you know, like when a little man tries to talk nonsense to you, you just pin them against the wall like, hey, brother, shut your mouth, rude boy. That's what we did, bro. We pinned them in their half. They had nothing. They didn't even have no breakaways, no little, like, counter-attacks or nothing. They were dead food, fam. Like, but at the same time, we weren't putting them to the sword. Our final third attacks was a bit, and also our movement, again, our transition, our movement off the ball sometimes was so static. Man taking so many touches of the ball. Like, what is going on? Boom. Diego Maradona, don't know man told you that first, didn't it? You heard it here first. He is a bad boy. Told them, man, there, what's going on? What's going on? Like, you know what? I shout out Klopp, because I would have taken off Bobby. Didn't really see him in the game. But the inclusion of Jota in amongst Bobby, Mane, Salah, that was masterclass. Do you know what I mean? Masterclass. Outran them, didn't know what was going on. Took Robertson off. Had Milner on already, so it was easy for him to put him back in the left back. So he must have had that plan in the works, do you know what I mean? That's probably why he started Milner. Listen, it worked out beautifully. Jota punished them, man. Had Chambers on the floor looking at man like, what's going on? I beg you, someone get me some water. What's going on here? bruv. Them man, they're finished, bruv. Gabriel, bruv. Hey, dead food, bruv. All that forehead and you can't see a man coming. Bruv, what's this, bruv? He got absolutely spun. Listen, I am absolutely in. I'm so gassed, bro. Man can go back home after these restrictions lift and lift up my chest and say, Wagwan. Bruv, North London ain't white, it ain't red. Bruv, you man pay Liverpool taxes, rude boy. You pay us rent. Trust me, Spurs pay us rent and Arsenal pay us rent. And when I come back to North West, I'm collecting my rent. Done, no. Listen, shout out everyone. We move for Tuesday. Hopefully, we go in there with a nice little bit of form. 4 clean sheets in all competitions. Shout out Kabak, shout out Phillips. But we ended it with Reece Williams, little Ute, man. That's what we think of them, man. Dead out here, man. No, listen, honestly, good performance. We move. Well done, Klopp. Well done, the boys. Shout out Kopish. Boom.
It's Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0 at the Emirates Stadium. And I'm happy all around. It's been a great weekend, I must say, Team Kop-Ish lads. And, you know, the first off, Chelsea lost to West Brom, and I thought, didn't see that coming, you know. Didn't see that coming. It was just, you know, brilliant to see Chelsea lose, and hopefully Leicester losing as well in the process, and Leicester did lose. That gave us the confidence, I think, to go and beat Arsenal and say we're not out of this top 4 race. And that's exactly what we did today, I thought. And for me, Kabak and Phillips back there seem to be building this partnership, you know, in a way. You know, it's not like Klopp going and chopping and changing every time, you know, Fabinho, Henderson, Fabinho, Gomez, or Fabinho, Kabak, or Fabinho, Henderson. You know, we've had about nearly 20 different partnerships of centre backs this season, I think, and you know, I think a partnership is going good at the moment. I think Nat Phillips and Kabak are doing well back there, and I think Fabinho is really helping them, protecting them in a way, and just have that going forward. Keep that going forward, please. No more midfielders in the defence, please. And Jota, Jota for me is just world class at this point. He's scoring goals for fun. You know, when he came back from his injury, it took him time while we were still losing games, you know, to get back to his fitness. But I think for me, coming on just absolutely destroyed Arsenal. You know what I mean? And it's just, I think he needs to start against Real Madrid, no question about it. Whether it's for Mane or Firmino, I don't know. And Mohamed Salah, he is up there as one of the best, you know, forwards in the league. And I know for me, up there, Van Nistelrooy, Thierry Henry, Sergio Aguero, all of them, Alan Shearer, everything. If he can keep that going, who knows who he'll be next? You know what I mean? So good on Mohamed Salah and the Egyptian king. You know, all the and Trent for me just proved why he should be in the England squad. Why he should be in the England squad, because Kvaratskhelia shouldn't let him out. That cross in for Jota made the goal happen. You know, those are crosses that he was so great for last season and the season before. So, you know, it's for me, Trent, get back in the England squad, because, you know, I think England will need him in the tournament. So, as well as that, I thought the team all around did really well, and I thought the options of the bench were really good. We've got good options now, and, you know, we can rotate. So I thought they were definitely spot on, and I thought Klopp was definitely spot on today with the game overall. And, you know, we're just finally glad we went to the Emirates and beat Arsenal after 4.5 years. So anyway, we move on to Real Madrid on Tuesday, the big game. Can we get some revenge on these lads after what Sergio Ramos did? He won't be. I don't think he'll be playing against us, but we need some revenge on Real Madrid, and let's see if we can progress and let's go for top 4 as well. It seems to be going well for us at the moment. So anyway, up Team Kopish, you'll never walk alone.
Yes, guys, how's it going? It's been a while since Liverpool have played, and it seems like our players fared well on the international break. What an amazing victory against Arsenal at the Emirates, 3-0. Definitely important victory for the top 4 race. Now, for me, I still feel the top 4 is going to be very difficult. You know, we're very much reliant on Chelsea and Leicester to drop points, but at the end of the day, we're going to need a miracle, and that miracle is winning about 8 games on the bounce, and we've so far got 2 Premier League wins on the bounce with Wolves and Arsenal, so clean sheets, decent number of goals as well. So yeah, it's all good. Now the game itself, let's just have a look at that. First half, we dominated. We completely dominated. We were first at every ball. The passing wasn't too bad, quite accurate. Kept the ball well. Created a few chances, but we just couldn't find that final pass, final end ball, final shot. It was extremely frustrating because, it was one of those where you dominate in the first half, dominate the first 15 minutes, and then, the opposition could get a dodgy, deflected goal and win 1-0. And I was just really nervous about that, and that's why I was screaming for Jota. Absolutely, the game was screaming for Jota, screaming for Keita, someone to open it up, someone to cause Arsenal something different. Now, we've seen this season with our front three, they've become very predictable. Defences have been able to mark or to take them out of the game, and we haven't been ruthless with the front three playing. But when Jota has been there, we've been a different animal, and we were that today. He came on, he changed the game. Comes on, 2 minutes, he scores. Comes on, not just, to give us a show of his individual quality, but what he does, he comes on, he adds a different element, a different spice. It frees up Firmino to do some trickery in the midfield. It gives Salah more space in the right, Mane more space in that, because defenders know that Jota is totally different. Liverpool never played with this guy last season before, so defenses are not used to marking him. So it's incredible that we have such an amazing asset in this team that is Diogo Jota. He has saved us on numerous times. He saved us against Wolves. If he didn't play against Wolves, it'd probably be 1-0. 0-0, sorry. If he didn't come on against Arsenal, I think we all probably could have seen a 0-0 draw in that game. And even before he got injured, which was a terrible, terrible injury, and I maintain that the Jota injury was much worse in terms of its impact for our team than the Van Dijk or Gomez injury, because, I'm not saying if Jota wasn't injured we'd win the league, but I'm saying we'd definitely be in the top four, because in those types of games where we drop points to small teams like West Brom, like Fulham away, Newcastle away, Southampton away, Burnley at home, Brighton at home, even Everton at home, Jota would have been there. If Jota was fit, he would have been there. We would have definitely had a couple of more wins to our name if he was there, because the front three just haven't been firing together, but the impact of Jota is immense. So, and even still defensively, we're looking okay. It's a few clean sheets now for the partnership with Phillips and Kabak. It's a good partnership, but I still feel that we've got to be real, and they're doing well. They're improvising, but obviously when Van Dijk and Gomez come back, they're going to automatically come back in the team. I still feel I need to be a bit more convinced with Kabak, because I don't feel he was properly tested against Arsenal. It's embarrassing performance for Arsenal, to be fair. They didn't attack us once, so I don't think Phillips or Kabak had much defending to do. But yeah, the Real Madrid game will be a massive test for the quality of their defence. Benzema is a different animal. So he's a world-class player. So he'll be a different prospect for Kabak and Phillips to face. They're playing well, and they looked smooth against Arsenal. But obviously, one thing I would note that in the first 60 minutes, often what we see with Matip and Virgil and Joe Gomez is that when they have the ball, they're actually very important components of our build-up play. They like to drive forward. When they drive forward, it opens up the space, because they get pressed. They can play out wide to Robert or Trent, and they can drive forward and go into that midfield, or even go on crazy one that Matip does and thread a pass forward. But you don't really see that with Kabak and Phillips. Now, I'm not saying that's a problem, but I'm saying that's just distinguishing the quality between Matip, Gomez, and Virgil compared to Kabak and Phillips. It's just a little thing that I observed. But yeah, it's an amazing win. It's 3-0 away to Arsenal. They were running their mouths way before the game. Remember when we lost them in the Community Shield? What did they say? Oh, Arteta bullied Klopp. What did they say when they beat us in Carabao Cup penalties? Oh, Arteta has destroyed Klopp. Yes, Arteta has broken Klopp. I mean, clearly not, because we literally just won 3-0. And if anything, Klopp now has probably just broken Arteta, because, inflicting a 3-0 defeat at your own ground is quite an embarrassment. So, obviously they talk about how Leno is better than Alisson. I disagree. They talk about how Tierney's better than Robertson, but Tierney's a great player, but he clearly couldn't take the heat of the game, so he kind of had to duck out. But obviously that's a joke. No, Tierney's a great player, but Robbo is better than him. And Partey, he looks good, but then just Fabinho just once again shows why he is the best DM in the league. Incredible performance by him. And Last mention, Trent Alexander-Arnold. What a performance defensively, in attacking phases of the game. I mean, we were seeing Trent's recent form has been very good. He's looked a lot more assured defensively. His crossing is incredible. It's not just his crossing, but his important passes as well. He's our Beckham at right back. He's our De Bruyne at right back, whatever we want to call him. To be honest, I prefer the De Bruyne at right back, to be honest. It's incredible performance, a statement performance by Trent. I hope he keeps it up. He's got to maintain that defensive discipline as well. But, it's interesting because you can see the fullbacks, they don't push up as much because of Kabak and Phillips. So they do have more defensive duties to do. But yeah, hopefully we can push on and get some good victories. Real Madrid game is massive. But yeah, I definitely want to see us go on a run in the Premier League. We haven't done that this whole season. It's been a really painfully poor season, to be honest, but we're getting a bit into form. So our next Premier League game is Villa at home. That won't be easy, but I really, really hope that we can get a top 4 push, because any drop points and it makes us officially out of it. I still don't think it's likely, but I'd love to see us go on a big run, and who knows what will happen. So yeah, up the Reds. Come on the Reds. See you guys soon. Big up Kop-Ish. Come on the boys.
Yes, Team Kop-Ish. It's your boy, Mr. Laser LFC. Big up all the Liverpool fans, all the community. Liverpool have just smashed Arsenal 3-0. You know what we just did? You know what we just did to you, Arsenal? We took that badge off yours. We took the cannon out of it. We lined it up here and we just blew it a blood clot oblivion. Yeah? What you got to say now, Gooners? Nada. Yes, people. Liverpool have beaten Arsenal 3-0 at the Emirates Stadium. Goals coming from Mohamed Salah. And you guessed it, Jota, the shutter. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, I'm so happy right now. I am buzzing. That was a much needed victory from the boys in pursuit of getting back into the top 4. And you know what? You're probably thinking, you was one of them ones that ripped us off not so long ago. And you know what? You are damn right, because I didn't think Liverpool can get in the top 4. But things have changed. Chelsea just got their Ross Clark butted up today by West Bromwich Albion, yeah, at Stamford Bridge, 5-2. And then that left the door open ajar for us. So the boys went into the game hungry. You know, the desire was there. The commitment was there. They know they've got a chance. And now we are 2 points behind Chelsea in the table. There's about probably, 7 games left or something like that. We're in with a chance. I'm not going to get my hopes up. There's still a lot to do. And the reason why I say that, because we're in the Champions League. We're still fighting in the Champions League. We've got big games ahead. The 2 games against Real Madrid. If we're going to progress, there's a possibility we might even play Chelsea. That's if they progress against Porto. We don't even know what's going to happen there. Things could change in the blink of a heartbeat in football. You know what I'm saying? So we're in with a chance, man. For me, it's 50-50 how it stands. You know, people are only thinking, wow, 2 points. You know, 2 points is nothing. But for me, there's still quite a bit to do. For me, I'm so happy that we came out of that game with no knocks, no injuries. At first, when I seen Robbo getting substituted, I'm thinking, what's all this about? I'm thinking, don't tell me he's got a niggle. But it was genius stuff from Jurgen Klopp, our gaffer, our Dangargen gaffer. Genius stuff, because what he done is shifted Millie to the left-back position, dropped Firmino back, and he's put Jota up top. And yo, Jota. You see, Jota, what he's showing, what we've been missing when he was out with that injury. When he went down with that injury in the game against Midtjylland back in December in the Champions League, we missed him. Who knows where we would have been? I'm sure, for me personally, I believe we will be comfortably in the top 4 places, because I know he would have scored in some of them games we struggled to score in. Think about it. Before Jota went injured back in December, yeah, he scored against Sheffield United, right, at Anfield. You remember? He scored the winner in the 2-1 victory, and he scored against West Ham as well at Anfield. Do you know what I'm saying? He scored the winner in both of them games. So that's 6 points there. So it shows that he's been pivotal in the way we play and in quite a few of our victories. He's come back here from injury, scored against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Remember, Jota scored on his debut against Arsenal in the reverse fixture at Anfield 3-1. My man is a shutter to blood clot. Trust me, shutter is going to be important for us for these remaining games of the season. And for me, I don't really want to have this conversation like Manchester saying, what does it mean for Firmino? For me, he's going to have to take a back seat. If we're going to go, for me, we should go 4-3-2-1. And I'm not trying to say, we're trying to cram all 4 of them in. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, yeah, Wijnaldum, yeah, was away on international duty, was tired. Do you know what I'm saying? So we needed that little rest, you know, and I had a feeling, I had strong suspicions that James Milner was going to start. He was always going to start for me, I knew. And then he brought Wijnaldum, man, with the remainder, 50 minutes ago. And he done up that midfield. You know what I mean? He showed Arsenal what time it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't know what to do. They didn't even lay a glove on us. I'm sure Alisson, like, he had a couple of catches. Do you know what I mean? And I'm loving that new look, what he's going on with. You know what I mean? He looks like one of them blue movie stars from the 1980s. It suits him, you know what I mean? So retro mustache, paintbrush vibe going on there. It looks good on him, man, you know what I mean? But my man never had nothing much to do. He could wear his kit for the next game to block. Klein never worked up a sweat. But anyway, yeah, back on the game. I thought Thiago was excellent today. Fabinho, it just goes to show that we were missing him. We were missing him in that position at the CDM. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Phillips as well. I seen Phillips being comfortable today. Like, he weren't doing his use of booting up the field. He was doing some good ground passes. I seen him at one stage high up the pitch. Like, he tried to get across at the byline, but it didn't meet the target. I think he was trying to find Firmino, but it went out for a throw on the other side. But it was a good try. He showed how brave he was. You know what I'm saying? Kabak, he was good as well, but them man never really had nothing to do. Arsenal never really troubled them. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, Firmino was all right, considering he's been out for injury. Salah was busy as usual. You know what I mean? He was working Gabriel. Gabriel was... You know what I'm saying? Especially for Salah's goal. Like, my man never gave it up. As he's Salah like battling, I'm thinking, he looked like he lost the ball at one stage. Then he's like bubbled off Gabriel. He's like trying to get a tackle and he knows it was dangerous because if he did that and Salah went down, it would have been a straight penalty. Do you know what I mean? And he's gone through and he scored. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, why? I'm just happy right now that it's a big, massive 3 points for Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? If they're going to get back into the top 4 and they're still in with a chance, it's a big victory. It bodes well for the game coming against Real Madrid midweek Tuesday. You know what I mean? The momentum, the confidence is going to be there. And the thing about it, that victory against Arsenal, we didn't even go to the next level that we normally could go. And Arsenal fans were chatting shit thinking they were going to do something to us. What are you going to say now? You got nothing to say, Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? We had like 70-something% possession. Do you know what I'm saying? We dominated the midfield. We dominated the game. Aubameyang never did nothing. What was man trying to do? Lacazette never did nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? We controlled that game, man. And for me, my man of the match is Jota. Man of the match. Honourable mentions goes to Fab, Thiago, even Trent Alexander-Arnold, TAA. The cross that he got in for Jota's goal. When I seen him whip that in, I knew someone was going to get their head to it. And when I seen Jota just leap up like a salmon out of water and just put his head to that ball. And, that must have burnt Leno's hands. Couldn't do nothing. Tried to get his fingertips to it, but it's in the back of the net. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Big, massive win for Liverpool. For the game against Real Madrid, I want to see the same team start, obviously minus Millie. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Millie's going to have to make way. Wijnaldum has to get back in there. Wijnaldum, Thiago, and Fab. Do you know what I'm saying? Jota. And for me, it's a tough one. Firmino's probably going to have to be dropped. For me, I would prefer 4-3-2-1. But Klopp would probably go with 4-3-3. Do you know what I mean? The defence sorts itself out. You know, Kabak, Phillips, Trent, and Robbo. You know what I mean? It speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So it bodes well for the game coming against Real Madrid this Tuesday. If we can get an away goal in that game, and you know what I mean, come with a clean sheet as well, keep them bed sheets clean, we've got a huge step reaching the semi-finals for the, progressing in this competition. Yes, people, before I go, I just want to say rest in peace to Claude. Claude, that was formerly of Arsenal Fan TV. I'm sure you all know who he is. He passed away this week. And I just want to give my condolences to his family and his loved ones. So rest in peace, rest easy, Claude. You know what I'm saying? All banter and rivalry aside, man, it's sad news. You know, you don't want to hear someone dying and that. And, he suffered a lot with his mental health as well. So I just want to put this there. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Claude. But anyway, people, it's yours and truly, Laser LFC. Big up all the Kop-Ish man, them, all the Liverpool supporters and community. I'm gone.